Half Stash here with part 3 of our Valkyrie attack series. Today we're looking at a base I raided earlier, and in this base, the key components here are going to be the layout of this base. You can see that the base, everything is packed really nice and tight. All these structures together work really well for the Valkyrie's splash damage, and we can also see that the heroes are down here towards the bottom of this base. And when you do the attack, usually we want to see the heroes in the middle, tucked in the center, so that way we can use the heroes to draw in. This base is set up a little differently. With everything being packed so tight, we can see that the Teslas should be in this location, and big bombs are probably in these locations. So for starting our attack, we'd really rather start our Valkyries up here. We can see there's less outside structures. If we can stop the Valkyries from coming in at these points with our heroes, we should be able to drive them into the center, and then that way they will migrate down this direction, and later use the heroes to pull them through to the other side. So let's go ahead and start the attack. You can see on this base, the town hall's on the very outside edge. This makes it incredibly easy for us to just check and see if there's anything there. Normally we use the one hog rider that we have for drawing out troops in the center. This time we were able to just get away with just using one archer and then just save that hog rider for later. And no troops come out, so we're able to just move on and find a different place to attack. So we move on up to the top here in just a second. Once I figured out in the attack, I had to kind of figure this out on the fly. For a war attack, it would be a lot easier. You'd have a plan already established for a little better speed. But normally, in this attack, you would want to drop the heroes first and cut out an area so they won't want to venture around to the outside edges. With this attack, I figured the better thing to do would be to drop all the Valkyries at once here, followed by the heroes, and then wizards, and then wall breakers. And it's an order that you want to get used to using your troops in, because with this attack, you really need to get the initial layout done very, very quickly, because your heroes, especially your king, will probably be just about dead by the time you get everything pressed to get everything deployed. So you can see we got all the Valkyries down, the wizards are down, the heroes are down. They cut out those edges, they cut out here and here. That leaves the Valkyries with just the middle to run to, which is exactly what we were wanting to see. We didn't want them going around the outside edge. If they go around the outside edge, then we are going to lose. Most likely, well, we wouldn't lose, but we would definitely probably not 3-star if they go around the outside. And we send all of our wall breakers in, we open that up. And then it's just a matter of getting our heal down and keeping our Valkyries inside that heal as much as possible. And sometimes you might want to try looking at using the heal to save the healers. This one looked like it was going well enough that I didn't need to try to do that, with the layout being what it was. But this was a 9 that had fully maxed out defenses. And the heroes weren't, fully upgraded. They're about the same as my own. That being level 12 and 13, I think, or 12 and 11. But you can see how quickly the Valkyries rip through this base because everything's all clustered together. They were able to make very quick work of it. This base was actually done in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. And that was without having to deal with clan castle troops. But if we'd had to deal with clan castle troops, we would have had it probably well within that 3-minute mark, and still got the 100%. And pretty much that's the attack. It's pretty much over at this point. So we'll take a look at another base, maybe something a little different, maybe something a little harder, or maybe we'll try looking at something with a little higher walls. That might be good to look at. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.